Jaxson Dart caps Ole Miss career with 4 touchdown passes in 52-20 Gator Bowl win over Duke. Jacksonville, Florida. Jaxson Dart's final college pass was a memorable 69-yard touchdown, followed by a stern reprimand from coach Lane Kiffin. It was a moment that would stand out in Dart's career as he helped lead number 16 Ole Miss to a dominant 52-20 victory over Duke in the Gator Bowl on Thursday night. Dart threw for 404 yards, completing 27 of 35 passes for 4 touchdowns, in his final game for the Rebels. He also rushed for 43 yards, leaving Everbank Stadium with his uniform covered in grass and dirt. Dart connected with Jordan Watkins 7 times for 180 yards, including a 69-yard touchdown that came with just 1:27 remaining in the game. Kiffin, while proud, criticized Dart's decision to call for a pass play that wasn't part of the plan. "I love him except for the last play when he checks to a pass play he's not supposed to do," Kiffin said. "He's got to learn a little better class there." Dart's performance helped Ole Miss, 10-3, achieve back-to-back 10-win seasons for only the second time in program history, and the first since 1959-60. "This place changed my life," Dart reflected. "It was the best decision I made. The relationships I built here will last a lifetime." Senior Ulysses Bentley IV also contributed with 70 yards and 2 touchdowns. Meanwhile, Isaiah Hamilton added a 50-yard interception return for a touchdown early in the third quarter. The Rebels celebrated their dominance with sideline dunks on a basketball hoop adorned with Duke logos. The game was never close, especially with Duke missing key players, including quarterback Malik Murphy and running back Star Thomas, both of whom entered the transfer portal. Duke's backup quarterback, Henry Belin IV, showed poise despite being sacked 3 times and harassed all night. He threw for 236 yards and 2 touchdowns, but it wasn't enough to keep up with Ole Miss firepower. Duke's lone bright spot came from Summer Hagans, who returned a kickoff 99 yards for a touchdown. Ole Miss had one rare miscue when Kiffin called a trick play on 4th down, resulting in an interception by Duke. However, Dart took over from there and never looked back. In the aftermath, Kiffin praised his team for their commitment, with many starters playing in the game despite the risk of injury or opting out. The Rebels' decision to finish strong sent a message about their unity and leadership, particularly from Dart. Ole Miss also dealt with injuries, as offensive lineman Eli Acker suffered a knee injury, while Duke cornerback Terry Moore left the game with an injury as well. The Gator Bowl was marked by a less-than-ideal field at Everbank Stadium, which had been heavily worn down after a recent NFL game. The center section of the turf was especially rough, and cold overnight temperatures hindered any efforts at regrowth. Looking ahead, Duke is set to welcome quarterback Darian Mensah from Tulane, who will reportedly receive $8 million in nil funding. Meanwhile, Ole Miss will turn to redshirt freshman Austin Simmons, a highly regarded left-handed quarterback, to lead the team moving forward. Simmons, who enrolled early, spent the past 2 years learning from Dart.